Good morning, interwebs. It is 1:46. I am up and around. I've been up for, I don't know, like 2.5 hours, I think? Something like that. I got up because I woke up on my own today, which was nice. I didn't have to set an alarm. But I did a few things this morning. This morning was going good. I've spent most of my morning helping my daughter plan for the favorite food show on Saturday for 4-H because we need to pull things together, and she is learning the lesson we've all learned at one point about adding rows to the end of something that's supposed to be a square or a rectangle. So she did a lot of frogging. I helped her with that, and now she's doing a lot of fixing. And I feel her pain. I've done it myself. And I made some yummy macaroni and cheese with broccoli in it for lunch. And I made myself a percolator of coffee, which I have not done for a few days. And there's my coffee. I don't think I mentioned the other night when I went to Walmart after dance class that I bought myself a big carton of half and half to put in my coffee, just because it makes me happy. I really, really like having half and half in my coffee. Well, my preference is to have cream, but that's exorbitantly expensive and calorically very expensive too. So I will make the concession down to half and half. But we drink whole milk, and there is a big difference between the whole milk and half, like on a flavor, like a feel standpoint. So that is making me happy. Half and half, a little sugar, coffee. We're about to eat that macaroni and cheese, and then I'm just going to try and muddle through my day. Still feeling better than I was 2 days ago. Not as great as I was last night. Zero patience. Extremely irritable, but you know, some days that's how it goes. I just need it to not be some weeks or months or, you know, years. Good morning, interwebs. It is evening time. Like, I want to say it's like 6-ish. And I just finished filming Makes Monday. That's why I'm sitting on the porch. And I'm not exactly sure what you're seeing because I'm not holding you in my little hand. I have you on the tripod and I move the camera. So, hope I'm in the frame. I'm currently starting to get attacked by bugs, which is very unpleasant, but I'm just about to head back inside to figure out what we're going to have for dinner. We might have, honestly, some more of that macaroni and cheese because we didn't eat a whole lot of it for lunch, so maybe we'll have some more of it for dinner. Some days we do that. We'll just eat the same meal twice because it's delicious and it's already made. The kids are watching shows. The kids are watching shows while I filmed. And now as I'm sitting here, I realize that I've already talked to you once today, didn't I? I did! I wasn't a completely terrible vlogger. I already said good morning when it was only slightly afternoon, not hello evening. But anyways, I am not, however, a good podcaster because the podcast is not edited yet. But it's now filmed. Yay. And look, I took like notes and stuff. I've been taking notes like a person who has her crap together, you know, as opposed to me who does not. But now I need to go and edit the podcast and get that uploaded, and we'll eat and try and stay cool. It's a little thick out here. It's a little thick inside too, but this is the first, as I was saying in the podcast, truly, like, it's the first proper hot day we've had. So I mean, it's not like it's time to turn the air conditioning on yet or anything. Though Steve did hook the air conditioning up in our bedroom. We have central air for the house, but it only has venting to the bottom floor. And then we've run one vent upstairs to the kids' room, which helps a lot. There used to be no heating or cooling upstairs, and it was bad. But especially during the winter, just that one vent to upstairs keeps it so much warmer and comfortable that that combined me with the wood stove, but it just means that it can be livable. There were times we used to call upstairs the abyss because during the winter you'd have to close everything up there down, despite the fact that's where all our bedrooms are, and you'd open the door and it would feel like, oh, I have to walk into the abyss, which I recognize it was like that for decades. And my poor father, you know, when he wasn't walking uphill both ways to school, had to walk up the cold stairs with his vent-warmed pillow to sleep in his cold bed. But, you know, the joys of living in a family home, right? So, The air conditioning though does help up there, but we have a standalone air conditioning unit, which we had before we added the extra vents to upstairs, and we put that, it's not even a window unit, it's a stand-up air conditioner, and then it has like a tube that goes out the window to like send the condensation out, and also as an air intake. So we have cut like a board and everything that fits in our window for all the parts, and all summer that stays in there, and Steve runs it when he sleeps in the afternoon because he needs to keep the door closed so it's quiet, and he has to sleep during the most unbearably hot part of the day. Because really the worst part of the day is kind of afternoon, and early evening is the muggiest, grossest part of the day. And that's when he has to sleep. So we put the air conditioning in, and last night I only know that he set it up because I ran into it when I was going into bed because I didn't know it was there yet, but it is. So yes, now I'm gonna go in and do all the things I noted that I'm going to do, and I'll check in with you all later.